its lengths in proportion to other bones. So not just how tall are you, but how long is your arm compared to your body? How long is your leg compared to your own body? Proportion of your bones is different. I mean, you just got to look around a little bit and see this. Most sports, you know, you think about that stuff a lot. Most of the physical endeavors, it's an important concern. Boxing, you know, if you're ever a fan of boxing, if you've ever just seen a boxing match, before the boxing match, what do they show you? How long is this guy's arm versus that guy's arm? Because it means a great deal. They might be about the same height, but how long is his arm? That's more important. You might be shorter than that guy, but if you got a longer arm, you got a better, right? You got a better advantage. That's key. Climbers talk about that too. Call it the ape index. Anybody a climber? You hear that word? You've heard that word. The ape index, meaning how big is your wingspan? How long are your arms? Anyhow, because they wouldn't be talking about it if everybody's body wasn't just naturally so different. In yoga, we get stuck in this box of alignment, not considering those factors. How long is your arm compared to your body means a great deal. And a lot of times in the talk of yoga, it sounds like, or often doesn't sound like, I've heard people say directly. I mean, I was taught to say directly in my first trainings. Things like jump-throughs, jump-throughs, jump-backs. If you're a vinyasa person, you've heard that before. And you may or may not have heard, it doesn't matter how long your arms are. It's all core strength. It ain't true. It ain't all core strength. It's number one, how long are your arms? Number two, do you have the core strength to do the job? If you don't have the length of the arms, it doesn't matter how strong your core is. We'll get to that if you want. But right, keep the arms up and sink down further. Very.
That's where I'm going.
Now watch Lisa possibly be able to sit down.
No pressure.
Now go ahead, Barry.
I realize this. I can only squat forward more if I lengthen this way, not this way. So I tuck my tailbone, and this is where I go.
And can anybody guess why does Barry bring her arms forward when she comes down lower?
For balance.
Go ahead, then.
Excuse me?
For balance.
For balance. She's counterbalancing what?
The stiffness or stuckness.
Well, I can't go lower through the
Her butt.
hips.
Watch how Lisa counterbalances her butt. Go ahead and bring yourself back up. Lisa, keep the toes forward though for us, and then lower down, sitting down on your butt.
Just go down.
Yeah, go down. Watch how far her knees go forward.
I couldn't do that
Watch
in a billion
Barry.
years.
Watch
I have to
Barry
separate
again.
far. I
Watch
can't.
Barry's knees as she comes down. They can't go any more than that. So she has to balance. That's why Jerry says it's balance. She's counterbalancing what? Her butt. Her knees can't counterbalance her butt. She has to use her arms.
And this is the range for my arms too. I have this lovely non-range of motion up here either. So
Yeah.
boop, that's where I go for my range of motion for my shoulders.
We will get there. No, it ain't gonna go back.
Rugby tackle you to the ground.
Because I want to watch your face. I want to make sure her eyes don't start bugging out. And if they do, I'll just make sure it's a good thing instead of a bad thing. And I'll feel it in her body too. You know, you'll feel the resistance. I take a hold of the front of the leg here, shin here, and what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna take the leg and rotate it and abduct it like that. And that's gonna shift her pelvis that way. See, right now her pelvis is kind of like perpendicular to the floor. And it might be that she needs to bring the pelvis more that way, which is also going to take her shoulder probably off the ground too, which is okay. In the end, it might be the same degree of twist, but allowing the pelvis to be more hanging this way and the shoulder up off the ground might be a better effect But again, I have no idea what's going to happen. So I just tell her, relax, everything's okay. Breathe with me. I go like this.
Oh, okay.
Shoulders way off the ground, but really it's about the same kind of degree of twist, right? At least difference between pelvis and thorax.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then she needs something underneath her head now. Now this is happening more. Do you feel anything more? I guess I can.
I do at the front of my, yeah, you could. Do at the front of my, whatever leg is up here, because I can't even think about that right now.
Yeah. And then it doesn't take much of a move, just like that with my shin, and then just kind of pushing a little here. Okay?
Yep.
Any twist happening?
Mm.
Still thigh.